2 billion views on YouTube seems like a lot for a live play show, and you would assume it was Critical Role. But this is actually for a live play show called Legends of Avantris. They have 2 billion views compared to Critical Role's around 1 billion views. Now, understandably, Critical Role has a YouTube channel, they're streaming on Twitch, and they also have their own service, Beacon, where they have people watching videos there. But specifically for YouTube, that's a result for Legends of Avantris, and this is how they managed to do it.
Randomly throughout the session,
do a clown voice. Oh.
Why do you think Legends of Avantris actually took off?
I think there's a variety of reasons, and at risk of
well, I asked you the question, so don't worry.
You're not congratulate myself
because I'm pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just really great. I don't know if you've seen me or met me. Yeah. I'm a pretty cool guy. We do pretty cool stuff. To break it down, I think there's a variety of reasons. I mean, shoot, we did this for over 5 years, streaming to no one. I think we spent 5 years under like 300 YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
And so the fact that we're here is very surreal. And if you had told me this, 4 or 5 years ago, I would have never believed you, right? I think there's a variety of reasons. I think that there is a level of the blend that we offer of, a lot of comedy, a lot of goofing around, but also with storytelling. We can do the dramatic stuff for the campaigns. Not everyone watches our dramatic campaigns. I think that generally just the chemistry that we're not a cast, we're not actors, we're not performers at all. If you saw the Gen Con thing, I just had to stay on script for 30 seconds and just say the thing. And I could not get a single take. And so I am not at all. That's real. That's not even me making it up for the bit. And so we are not at all polished performers or professionals in that way. That we're just a bunch of friends with desk jobs that just played together, and that many of us are lifelong friends. We all very much love each other. I think that chemistry comes through, and the fact that we just show up and have fun, and especially that's the side of our business, and that's the side of what we do that just that's the fun stuff, that it's never feeling like a performance. I think that authenticity and that chemistry and camaraderie comes through. And I just think I think another big thing is the comedy.
My path was haunted by crippling loneliness and imposter syndrome.
I think that
it does so well on social media.
Yeah, and so the comedy translates extremely well in the short form content. We've talked about marketing.
Yeah.
We've talked about shorts and short form content and the ecosystem of all of that. And so I don't know if we need to turn this into a YouTube marketing session, but it does all play in.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It has an effect. And so I think the combination of there's very few. Think about short form content. There's only a handful of emotions or responses that actually play well.
Yeah.
Right? It's cute, yum, cringe, cool, haha, and there's a couple others, but it's really got to be almost this immediate visceral response to play well on shorts and get picked up in the algorithm. And I think that so we really just focus on, we have a ton of, we had, and the fortunate thing is that we had 5-6 years of content that we could mine. And then we started the campaign Once Upon a Witchlight, which was was our most comedy-focused campaign at the time.
Yeah.
And so we were able to just kind of showcase that and have that be an entry point. And I think that there's this perception amongst a lot of people, especially younger people, haven't really been super exposed to D&D or tabletop role-playing games like the millennial generation has and older. And so I think that there is this perception of it's kind of this grognardery. I think, frankly, I love sitting down and rolling dice and playing the game on the map and really focusing on the tactics. But I think that there is this perception of, that's all it is. And it could feel overwhelming. It could feel, I'll be bad at the game. And I think that there is when people can see that, even tabletop role playing can also include a lot of just goofing off with your friends and having these fun character moments that's making people almost pass out from laughing and just have a really fun time. And obviously every table is very different.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, having the fun with your friends, however you have fun with your friends in a tabletop role playing game is that's the bread and butter of it, right? Whatever table you are, whatever style of game that you play. I think that's part of it. And then I think the other big, like the real silver bullet, was the animation.
Yeah.
With Shucharu,
Yeah,
Simon Mako, legendary animator, just amazing partner. And I think that this is what I've been saying for a long time, is I think animation is the best gateway to this hobby. Because I think one of the big barriers is that people who play video games, they play board games, are like, wait a minute, like, what am I doing? Like, it's a board game? Well, no, it's not quite a board game. Wait a minute, it's a game with paper and pencil, or it's online. It's a video game because of the VTT, and I think that trying to, when you don't have that handhold in the context, understanding that it's the game of imagination, I think it might be more difficult without the context to kind of understand what you're supposed to be imagining.
Yeah.
And it's the animation does that work for you. It's, here is what the world, or at least at one version of the world.
At a glance.
At a glance. This is what I'm imagining. And they're like, we're telling this goofy story, or we're telling this story that's animated for me. I'm seeing it, and that bridges the gap. And so I think that helps people kind of click with it in a way that's easier to digest and get your handholds on than just people sitting around rolling dice and goofing off.
You have such insight into this industry because you've been through it in such a short amount of time.
Yeah, I'm a resource for you. I'm a resource for your viewers and your listeners. Well, I always love our conversations.
Dude, I appreciate you. You are such a positive, and you give information so easily. You're like, I want to tell you everything.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's this thing of because I think about what I wish I had known.
Yeah.
I wish that I didn't have to learn through so much trial and error.
Yeah.
I wish that I didn't have to learn, that I wish I had known. And this is, when it comes to Kickstarting, obviously YouTube is its own mystery box.
Yeah.
And if you Google how to do it, you have all of these grifters who are like, new rules, clickbait title,
29 for
you do these things.
Thousands of subscribers.
And almost all of it is horseshit. Almost all of it is horseshit, and so it's so hard to just wade through that muck of YouTube and social media. And it's like, use this hashtag strategy or else you will fail. And it's like, no, it's not how it works.
Those are all fantastic insights, and you and I talked about.
We talk a lot about this too.
We do.
We have a lot of conversations
about this.
behind the scenes.
This is the thing that I always want. I want to convey more to folks, people who are on YouTube, who are creators. You live this. You have to think about this stuff so much.
It never stops. It doesn't turn off.
No, it's constant. So
I often call my neurosis a superpower.
Yeah. I'm just looking at YouTube Studio Analytics all the time. Thank you so much again to Mikey for talking about Daggerheart, the new live show, his Game Master advice, his player advice. We will have a whole lot more videos coming from the Legends of Avantris crew on a variety of topics. And we'll have more content coverage for Daggerheart and from people from Darrington Press. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support more videos like this, like, subscribe, leave comments, ring the bell, all of that. And again, videos like this are made possible by going to my Patreon. That helps me buy gear. It helps me fly out to different locations for these interviews. And it just helps us also make playtest material that we're excited about for different games that we love. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support.